Assalamu alaikum everyone. How are you? How is everything going? I hope inshallah you're all well and you're inshallah doing well in Ramadan. Today inshallah I came back with iftar's ideas for Ramadan inshallah. So I will be preparing with you today some kufta tajin in the oven and also some fatayr. All we call them in Morocco رغيفات معمرين, like filled pastry with this homemade pastry. I will make the dough myself as well inshallah. So follow up with me inshallah in the video and let's start. So for the filling, I will be preparing the filling first and leave it to cool down before I will make the dough. So here I put about 5 to 6 tablespoons of oil, or you can say the measuring cup, you can have about half a cup of oil. And then I will add my 2 onions that I ground. It actually was 1, but it was big onion. So if you have a small onion, just add 2. I ground it here on the blender. I'll add to my oil. Then I will fry my onions for a bit. Here I have 2 carrots, 1 green courgette. Again, I grounded that. And I will be adding that to my onions. Here you can add also, it's optional to you, whatever vegetables you like, but like I recommend peppers as well. You can add that if you like it. But I add only carrots and courgette. Again, I will leave carrots and courgette to fry for a bit more with the onions. Then I will be adding my lamb mincemeat. Here I'm adding my lamb mincemeat. I have here half a kilo. Then I have add some coriander and parsley chopped. Then I'm adding my spices. So I will add some cumin, some paprika, some turmeric. I'm not measuring here, I'm just doing it, but you add teaspoon. You measure it with a teaspoon. Teaspoon of black pepper. And teaspoon of salt. Sorry, this is ginger powder. Then I'm adding salt afterward. Yeah, and then teaspoon of salt. Here I'm adding some sahtar, this dry herbs. We call it za'atar. I don't know what it's called in English, to be honest. But yes, very common. The Arabs cook with it a lot. Za'atar. Yeah, I'm just mixing everything together. And then I leave it to cook. After it is cooked, I remove it from the heat and I put it to cool down. Then now here I'm moving to make my pastry. I will add, I add 4 cups of flour, but you can add less or more. It's up to you. And then I add 1 cup, full cup of fine semolina. As you see, I don't measure my my ingredient. I just kind of use my measuring with my eyes. But like I said to you, you can add, if you want to measure it, you can use a cup. You can add 3 cups of flour or 4. If you want a lot, add more. If you want less, you can add less. So anyway, every for 2 cups, you will add half cup of fine semolina. If you have 4 cups, then you add a full cup of semolina. So here I'm going to divide my dough. After I kneaded my dough well, I will divide it on 3. I will have 3 bowls, but I'm making it quite big ones. I'm not making small ones, so I'm leaving it quite big. Here they don't need to be the same shape. You can shape them as you want. I had 2 the same size, and then 1 was smaller. But as I said, you don't need to have them all the same shape. Here I'm just going to leave them to rest for 5 minutes before I start stretching my dough. Look, here I'm using my hand. I'm not using the rolling pin, so you have to make sure you use your hand and then tap it till you get very thin layer on the kitchen worktop. And then I have here I have some butter and corn flour. So I mixed some corn flour with the butter, and I'm using that for my pastry, as you see in the video. So then I'm going to start folding my pastry. I will fold it all the way till the end, layer on top of layer on top like this. That's the way I showed you when I start. I'm just going to keep folding it and folding it till I finish. And then I'm cut them here small pieces. And you see here have to be, if you can make sure they be the same size, it will be good. You can use a measuring ruler to measure, or you can just use again roughly. So here I cut them, then I flat them again, then I put my filling inside, then I fold the 4 corners. Then I will place olive in middle, so that will hold the pastry not to open. If you don't have olives, you can also use pepper. Cut them in a small squares, and then you use it to secure the pastry. Just that, so the pastry doesn't open when you cook. And here is done. I also brushed them with some eggs, and then I put them in the oven to cook. And here is done. They cooked here. So this tray didn't put any sesame seed. I just left it plain. And then the second tray, I put some sesame seed on top, if you can see. And that's how they come. They come really nice and crunchy, and they look yummy. And here, when you're going to serve them, they can put them like on plate like this. The second things that I said I'm making here, I didn't share everything with you. I only shared sharing like how I'm adding the sauce to my tagine. So I cut some potato circle and some onions, and also I made some mincemeat. Like you just add the spice that you like a burger. Shape them like a small burgers, and I put them on top of my potato. Place them on top of my potato and onions. And in this the sauce, I put coriander and parsley chopped, and I put garlic, and I put some oil. Then I put the spices. I use cumin, black pepper, turmeric, ginger, and what do you call it? A ginger. And then I mixed it well. Also black pepper. I think I said black pepper. Then mix it nicely well. And then I will add it in top of my kufta, and then I will put it in the oven. And here is done. I hope you enjoyed the video. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum.